and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I'm super excited for today's video because today we're doing a pick a card on what is going on in love for you this week, okay? Before we get started, you can hit me up on Etsy in the description below for your protection. That is the only place, the only way you can get a private reading from me, okay? Like this video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel if you feel called to. And other than that, we're just gonna jump right in, okay? Pause the video if you need to, and yes, you can pick more than one pile. But we have group 1 with the green stone, group 2 with the red stone, group 3 with the orange stone, and group 4 with the blue stone. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself, center your intuition, and then pick the pile or the piles that you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the green stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first card that we have that was under your stone is the FWB card, okay? Friends with benefits. So either something is getting kind of spicy in your love life, or your current FWB or the person you have that dynamic with, there's a highlight on them for some reason this week. Something is happening in that connection. So let's see. Ooh, okay. So we have the confessions card. So it's looking like FWB situation is turning into something more. Someone is realizing that you have more of a pull on them than they thought. And we have the out of sight, out of mind card that came up as well. And then we have magnetic and the gift. So you may be like in a no contact, or there may be some distance between you and your friends with benefits, or you and the person that you've been talking to romantically, or this could honestly just be someone that has been trying to get the friends with benefits dynamic out of you when you've been wanting more. So out of sight, out of mind, I feel like they took some space, some time, you know, they kind of tried to write the situation off as you're one of the many, or they didn't really care. Also, this could be vice versa. This could be your feelings growing for someone that you've been in this friends with benefits situation with, where it's like you didn't think you were going to really like them, or that wasn't your intention to jump in a relationship. A lot of people assume like your intention always has to be, okay, you want something long lasting and stable like most people do, but some people don't. And depending on what phase you're in your life, you may not want that. So this is kind of looking like that for some of you as well. But we have the gift and magnetic. So regardless of how much someone is trying to kind of distance themselves from you, they're having a hard time doing that. They're feeling like there's more to this connection than they originally thought with that gift card. They're kind of realizing, no, this person means more to me than I assumed in the beginning. They're magnetically attracted to you. As much as they try to create space, it's like they can't really stay away for too long. So let's see what else comes up. Yeah, they've been struggling with this though, for sure. Oh, now this is interesting. We have jealousy and pump your brakes. So I feel like you guys may have been at a standstill for a little bit because either you or they started to get jealous. Someone started to get jealous, and the other person, that's when they really started to like hold up their defenses. Like they feel like jealousy kind of translated to some sort of ownership that the other person thought that they had over them. And to make it clear, you don't have ownership over me. We're in a friends with benefits situation, or you know, we're not in a serious committed relationship. They started to pump the brakes and create distance. So now we have shine your light and let love in. Surprisingly, the universe is kind of saying, continue to show them who you are. Continue to, you know, fall with this person because they feel it. And I feel like it's kind of, I get an image of a seesaw. It's like tipping over in your favor here, or in someone's favor. Just apply it how you need to. For you guys, I'm hoping that you can find common ground this week, and that's what it feels like, because we have the Nine of Swords. That's a lot of paranoia. That's a lot of sleepless nights. That's just like an energy of really being worried about something, or feeling sad and worried that you might lose someone. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So someone definitely pulled back. And I'm getting this energy where it's just like things aren't as fun anymore. They've been serious. So on one end, it's like you want to liven up the connection, but at the same time, you still have desires. Like you have things that you want from this connection. So there's just this push and pull. It leaves you in a space like between a rock and a hard place, because it's like on one end you want to be more fun and flirty, but at the same time you don't want them to take that as, okay, I'm just going to accept this friends with benefits dynamic, because somebody wants more. And I feel like both parties wants more. It's like you can't really stay away from each other. There's definitely, honestly, a karmic energy here that I'm getting. I want the cards to fall all the way on the table so I know that they're for you. I do get a mending energy here. I feel an important conversation happening. We have the World card in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse. So it's just like I said, between a rock and a hard place. On one end, you know, the World in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, we're at a standstill, but the World in reverse, that just like makes it, that just means that we don't like this though. Like the Chariot's in reverse, so we're at a standstill, but still we're not happy with that. World in reverse is a better way to explain it. Ten of Swords in reverse, like we're still not content. So I feel that on both parties, on the end of both parties. Oh, let's get some more information. So what's gonna go on in this connection this week, Spirit? What is happening? We have fertility and shadow. Yeah, that's the energy I was getting. Like it's giving uncomfortable conversation. We got the sacral chakra at the bottom of the deck. So it's like, yeah, I'm passionate for you. Yeah, I have those sensual feelings for you, and I do like to connect with you in a sensual kind of way, but I need more. And that's just the truth of it. And I feel like you guys have been watering down what it is that you've wanted from this connection, or someone has been watering down what they want from this connection. And it's just like, we gotta move forward. Also, I have been assuming that this is a present friends with benefits situation that you're in. This could be a friends with benefits situation that you had in the past, where it was like you wanted something more. They tried to keep up a friends with benefits situation, but that ended up being trauma in some sort of way. Like that's something that you internalized and carried with you like for years or a long time. So there is an energy for some of you, for someone of the past coming back and addressing the truth, like, oh, I just heard I used you, you know? Someone having to be honest. And through that, we have fertility, so we're actually able to grow, move forward, move on, if that's what you want to do. But the truth is coming to light, I feel. So rather than, oh yeah, we got the confession card, I forgot we even had that. Rather than a coming together energy where it's like we're re-entering a union, I feel like there's a conversation happening, a tough conversation that's been long-awaited, that's been avoided for a while. We got the Rest and Rejuvenance card, so I feel like you guys have been on a pause. I feel like you guys have been holding in, processing, healing as much as you can, but now it's that final conversation kind of happening where you can actually address everything that went on, how you're feeling now, how it affected you, so that you can move forward. So we have Perseverance, Explore, and Rescue. That came out for you guys. Rescue says, help others in need and ask for assistance when you need it. So this may be weighing on their conscience, and the universe is telling you to allow this person to release this so that you can release it as well and move on. Perseverance, stay the course. Keep doing what you're doing. Stick to what it is that you want from this conversation. Make sure you say everything you've been feeling and everything that has been weighing on you so that you can truly let that go. And then we have Explore. Maps show what has already been discovered, go another way. So I definitely feel like this is something that no one's done before. Like I feel like an energy where it's like you haven't spoken up for yourself and they haven't been honest, or vice versa, you know, and we're finally like, it's all coming to a head. Conversations are being had. So prepare for information to come in this week, group one. And that's what I have for you guys this week, okay? You can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private read. Other than that, like this video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel if you feel called to. And that was your pile. I'll talk to you later. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description. All right, group 2 with the red stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first card we have that was under your stone is stuck to you like glue. So if you're currently dealing with someone, they're wanting to spend a lot of time with you, they're feeling attachment, it's getting colder, okay? They're wanting to cuddle up with you. Like, I definitely feel a clingy energy. Also with you guys, if this is you, you're feeling like, okay, I need this person. I need this person. I'm growing feelings for this person. I'm finding myself to be very attached. Someone is realizing just how attached they are to another person this week. This could also be an attachment to an outcome if you're not dealing with anyone. So let's see, get some more information. Oh, okay. Oh Lord. Okay, so we have Gone and the Tempter. Wow, you guys, they're never gonna stop answering your calls. They're always gonna pick up, okay? Gone and the Tempter. This is an energy of someone who you're not attached to anymore. This is an energy of someone who you're in a no contact with, you haven't spoken to in a long time, someone you're on and off with. You're realizing just how attached you are to that person and you're really tempted to reach out. Now we have lip service and time out. So I feel communication happening this week, whether they're reaching out to you or you're reaching out to them. You guys may feel like you've been waiting so long for something better to come through that you're just kind of like, I just get this worn down, like dropping to your knees type of energy where it's like, you're just like, okay, I'm gonna reach out to that ex or that person that, you know, fills the void, that person that makes me feel good temporarily. We have your worth, love, and self-esteem. So if this person makes you feel icky, do not reach out to them, group 2. I used to have a person like this in my life, and they literally told me, you gotta be talking to someone else on the side, because the way you go months without talking to me and then come back and start talking to me again is crazy. You gotta have someone else on the side. There wasn't anyone else that I was talking to the whole time I was with them. I was really trying to separate from them and never talk to them again. But it's like when I really got low and lonely, I would mess with them again, and then I would feel like I took 10 steps back on my path, because it's like, do you want love and affection so bad that you're gonna deal with like someone who's so low vibrational, or someone who's just not on the path that you want to be on, someone who's not a reflection of the future that you want to see for yourself? Like, you know, you gotta overcome that, you guys. And I feel like you've been doing so much work and really trying. Your worth, love, and self-esteem. The universe is saying this is not gonna, it's not that it's not gonna end well as in something bad is gonna happen, but it's more like an energy of this is gonna make you feel disgusting. It's gonna make you feel icky to deal with this person, you know? I would find another way that you can build up, you know, your self-esteem this week. Find another way where you can get a little self-esteem boost. I mean, honestly, people love what you'd be surprised what people are willing to do. Like if you have a group of friends, message them in the group chat and say, to be honest, like this is embarrassing, but I'm really feeling low confidence. Like, can you say something nice to me, something nice about me? You like, your friends will gas you. They really will. Like, reach out to other people or find another way. Post something on Instagram, like get all pretty and or, you know, cute, whatever, and post something online, something that can give you like a quick little boost of serotonin. Is that what it is? Is that the happy chemical in your brain? You guys know what I'm saying. We got the gift and happy and content. So the universe has a plan for you, but I definitely feel like your confidence wavering. And if someone is coming through to talk to you, I feel like that's gonna make it all the more hard, you know? Because if someone is reaching out to you, a lot of times we as humans, we hang on to like excuses and potential, like, well, maybe they actually want something serious. Maybe they're actually trying to be the person that I've always needed. And it's like, I feel like you guys already, like, you either made a solid decision, this is not the person I'm gonna be with, or you've learned through experience that this is not your person. Tricky. Yeah. We got the 6 of Cups and the 5 of Swords here. Look at this person. 5 of Swords, they've left you. Look at him. He's looking back at her as she has these swords in her back. He's hurt her. And the crazy part is, if you look at the picture, the way that he's holding the swords, he's holding them by the sharp part at the end. So he's hurting himself too. But if he can look at you and see you in pain, it's a distraction from the own pain and the own limitations that he's doing for himself. So it's just like an energy of it, like it feels karmic, it feels toxic, and it's like the universe, Six of Cups, wants to bring you into this higher path. The universe wants to bless you. The universe wants you to have better in love, but it is going to take patience. It is going to take persistence. And Seven of Wands, honestly, group 2, this is an energy of being in the thick of it. I'm not gonna lie to you and be like, oh, the person of your dreams is just here next week. No, Seven of Wands is not that position. Seven of Wands is being, yeah, you're over the hardest part, but you're not at the 10 yet. You're still at the 7. So, you know, that's like 70% of your journey towards, you know, your person. So, you know, well, we have the Chariot, which is good. Usually that involves some sort of faster movement, at least, like a pickup in energy. Oh, we got the Four of Wands, Seven of Swords. You're on the right path. You're on the path to the person that you do want, though. I can say that with that Four of Wands. Soulmate energy, union energy, partnership energy, but you're gonna have to get through these 7s first, and we got repeating 7s now. Seven of Swords and the Seven of Wands, some of the hardest 7s of the deck too. But that Seven of Swords is really like an energy of self-sabotage. If you look at this one as well, you can see that his lower hand is picking up the sword incorrectly as well, like getting in your own way, making the wrong moves. So there's a lot of temptation for you guys this week. Someone coming back or someone tempting you, you really thinking about someone like crazy and saying, well, maybe I remember history differently. Like maybe they didn't say that way, or maybe it wasn't that bad. And it's like, no, you've healed from it, so it doesn't feel that bad, but it was still that bad. Like leave them alone. That's not someone you need to. Knight of Swords in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse. You could very easily end up on the wrong path this week. So you guys are really going to have to tap into your inner strength, because I'm seeing some temptation hardcore come through this week for you guys. Yeah, we got turbulence and listen. So things are getting a little tough coming up here. The mind is murky and rough waters. Yeah, exactly. It's just like, you know, you're questioning your beliefs, questioning what you want, questioning what you're willing to deal with, your desires. You know, there's a lot of questioning of who you are and what you want. And yeah, it's definitely because someone of the past is really on your mind, or they're coming back and they're trying to communicate to you and talk to you. Then we have listen. The secrets of the sea become apparent when we listen to the sound within the shells. So the universe is saying, listen, okay, to the signs that we're telling you, we're communicating with you. I keep hearing something. I think it's my necklace. We're communicating with you. We want the best for you, but things are getting a little ghetto this week, and it's going to be hard for you to stick to your ground. So just know that that's what's coming up. Hopefully now that you had the read, you can easily expect it and see when it's here. So yeah, you guys, that's what I see for you this week, okay? You can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading. Like this video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel if you feel called to. And that was your pile. I'll talk to you later.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
All right, group 3 with the orange stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first card we have that was under your stone is Move In With Me. All right, here we go. So someone is wanting something serious. So let's see how this goes. I'm not going to make any assumptions. I'm just going to let the cards tell me what's up. Oh, this is interesting. See, I'm glad that I didn't assume what was happening, because wow, we have the Just Not That Into You card, Conceited and Persuasion. So I feel like someone kind of gave you the runaround at first. They pretended that they weren't as interested in you as they were, because honestly, they're used to being pursued. They're conceited. They're used to getting their way. They're used to being able to have people chase them. They're used to the runner-chaser dynamic. They're conceited. And so now, when you weren't, I feel like you guys are, and you have been in a very emotionally mature space, and you've leveled up. You've done the work to really say, listen, universe, this is what I'm looking for. And anything that is not a reflection of what you've been looking for, you're not entertaining these days. So we have the persuasion card, whereas this person was making it seem like they weren't that into you in the beginning. Now they're kind of applying pressure. Me personally, I would love to see it. Yeah, look at this, out of the blue. Out of the blue, they're popping up and offering you so much. I ain't even gonna hold you guys. That's a little sus. Like, all of a sudden it's move in with me, let's get in a relationship. And it's move in with me, it's not an energy of someone always literally asking you to move in with them, but there's kind of like this marriage energy or coming together energy that's represented by the move in with me card. And this person is trying to like take things to the next level, but it's out of the blue. It's very drastic. It's coming out of absolutely nowhere. This could be someone completely new entering your life, to be honest. This could also be someone who you only had like one date with. But yeah, it's like they realize that you're not gonna chase them, so they're kind of bending into your will. It's so funny how this energy is coming out too. Ooh, the cards are speaking. Group 3, they're speaking. Respect my space and vampire. They want to drain you of all of your energy but have you chasing them. I mean, it's honestly so clear. They were pretending that they weren't that interested or creating all this distance. Respect my space. Oh my God, I need boundaries. You're doing too much. You're so dramatic. You're so pushy. I don't want that. Having a whole tantrum. And now, because you're not playing their games, they're like, what? The pot can't dry out. Like, they're trying to like very quickly get you to make up your mind. There's a lot of pressure. It's giving like ultimatum type of energy. It's giving manipulation, to be honest. Oh God. I really don't need this in my life as a reader. I hate this so much. It's the honest to goodness truth of a lot of situations are this way, but it's just so annoying. We have indecent proposal and lucky in love. So the universe is saying, even though this person is coming through with, you know, even though they're coming through like super quickly and they only have this change of mind because you kind of stood your ground, it would still be worth your while to be with this person. It's like you guys are really compatible. But you know, we have the indecent proposal card, so the way that they're going about it is so wrong, but honestly they do want something more. We have let's take a break, cats out of the bag, and show love. So they took time away from you, and now it's like they're ready to reveal their feelings. Cats out of the bag. They're ready to communicate to you, give you everything you've been asking for, and it's because you stood your ground. Now they're genuinely ready to show love. So it's just the truth. Like, you know, when you deal with a player, someone who's a player, someone who's been a player, once they're ready to mature and grow up, like they'll get it together really quickly. Like, I find that player types commit really fast when they really do find their person, you know? So like, you guys, I would decide what you want from this connection and how you want to go about it before you even get involved with it. Because if you let them in just because they have good intentions now, like, yeah, we have the Emperor and the Queen of Swords in reverse. So the universe is telling you to allow yourself to be vulnerable with this person, but it's really like you're walking a tightrope. 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You guys are going to have to collaborate. It's going to take time for you guys to learn how you work best together. Like, allow yourself to be vulnerable enough to where you get to experience this connection, but also like just stay true to your boundaries. That's what I would say. You know, it's like, don't say no to everything just because it's them. I'm trying to think of a good example with this. I can't think of an example that is perfect for this situation. Okay, how about this? So say you're babysitting a kid. The kid asks you for some candy, you know, and it's like, no, you can't have any candy. They come up to ask you for, you know, some more water in their cup. and before they can even ask, you say no, because you assume that the kid just is trying to be annoying and they want something that they shouldn't have. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that energy. Like, don't say no to everything, but write out before they even come back what it is you want and where your boundaries are, so that when it comes to that specifically, you can stand up to them. But don't just take everything as it comes and say no, no, no to everything, because then this person's, that's just as bad, you know, as not having a plan at all. So it's like you are walking a tightrope, but decide what your boundaries are, so you don't end up saying, you know, no, 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 and like holding on too tight to the connection to where it can't breathe. Very much so. The cards keep flying out like that today. It's honestly so annoying. We have the Chariot card, so there is an opportunity to move forward with someone, okay? But you're gonna have to, like I said, you know, hold your ground, stand your ground, and hold true to your boundaries, what you want from this connection, because it's so tricky. It's like, on one end, you don't want to completely give in just because they came back and they're serious, because what if they, you know, everyone has a shadow side. The goal isn't to pretend that you don't have a shadow side. The goal isn't to be high vibrational all the time. You have to allow yourself to feel your feelings. So if they get upset and they start to slip into old habits, that doesn't mean to hell with them, you know, and they're absolutely useless. That just means you're gonna have to remember, you know, what's truly a boundary for you and what's not. This is gonna be such a tricky situation. It's not a test though. It's not a test from the universe. You know, this is a real opportunity. We got the 5 of Cups. I definitely feel like this is a person that has been hurt somewhere along the line. And you have as well, you know. We've all been hurt at some point. But this person's hurt really stuck with them, whereas you may have transmuted your hurt. So we have determination, reflect, and opportunity. Exactly. That's a perfect description of your entire pile here. Determination, don't be afraid of a rising tide, it will soon recede. So yeah, hold on to your boundaries and stick to your ground. We have the reflect card. Peer into the endless ocean and see what peers back. I definitely feel like that's their energy, but the universe is telling you to reflect on what it is you will and will not take in this situation as well, so that you can put your best foot forward as well. But they've definitely reflected and decided they don't want to live without you. So that's that on that. Opportunity. You will provide, you will prove yourself and discover if you are brave. You will prove yourself and discover if you brave the rough seas. So if you're willing to put your best foot forward, like I said, it's not a test from the universe, so it's not a booby trap, but it is an opportunity. And if you're up for it, this is likely to be your next long-term relationship. So that's what I have for you guys this week. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want your own private tarot reading. Don't forget to like this video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel if you feel called to. And that was your pile, group 3. I'll talk to you later.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
All right, group 4 with the blue stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first card that we have that was under your stone is release baggage. So let's see, are there conversations being had? Are you having to give someone some space so that they can get their act together? What's going on? Ooh, wow. Okay, so we have positive thinking and self-esteem, and then we have secret admirer. So it's looking like you guys are attracting through maybe a mantra. Maybe you guys have been working on affirmations. something to do with self-esteem. I feel like you guys have been trying to give yourself a boost. You may have changed up your aesthetic, your feed, your content, whatever you do. You may have changed something recently. Your hair, dyed your hair, got a new piercing, got a new tattoo, like something aesthetic, I feel. Or it can honestly solely be energetic, because with the positive thinking card, that's an energy. That's not something that you can really see. But it's attracting a secret admirer, and this secret admirer may be coming through right after you let go of someone, or that's kind of happening simultaneously. So let's see what's going on. Just the way you are wanted to jump out. Ooh, there's a couple things going on for you guys. Ooh. Oh my goodness. So we have commitment and soulmate, and just the way you are that came out. And then we also have the mask and forbidden fruit. So I feel like there's a little bit of a tug of war happening this week for you guys, and this may be internally, because I'm not getting a confirmation that this is happening externally quite yet. As far as like the commitment and soulmate coming through, of course that will be external. But with the mask and forbidden fruit, I feel like there's someone that you know you shouldn't choose. Like, this is an opportunity of someone new entering your life and you being really excited about them, but you're trying to decide if you want to hold out and wait for that other person, because you know that they were putting up a front and you know that there's more there. You know that there's potential. So like I said, I don't feel like this is a thing where it's like the person of the past is necessarily coming back and trying to offer you something. We'll get into the tarot and see if that's the case, but I don't feel it externalized. I feel like you're having this inner kind of conflict, like, do I want to wait for them? There's still potential there, like they could still get it together, like you're still hopeful for that person, and it's causing you to kind of like not really give your all with this new connection coming through. This new person may be different, because I can't imagine you turning down like a complete hottie unless the other person was just as hot. Like, I can't imagine you turning down someone who's the full picture, like exactly what you want and need, just because someone of the past got your attention first. But maybe it is. So let's see what else is going on. We got the Fool card. That is definitely a clear indication of a new beginning here. That's a new starting a new cycle. Two of Wands, Eight of Swords in reverse. This is an opportunity to free yourself, you guys, but you do have to make the decision as far as what you're gonna do. We got the Fool card. There's an opportunity for a new beginning, and you have an opportunity, Eight of Swords in reverse, to untangle yourself and to move forward. But Two of Wands, you're gonna have to choose it with your whole chest. Wholeheartedly, you're gonna have to choose it. You know, you can't play the fence, because this person, they're definitely stable. We got the commitment card, just the way you are. They feel like you're a full package for them, you're enough for them. They're ready to move forward. But they're not gonna play the games, I don't know, like, or prove it to me, when they already, their existence is proving to you, like, you know, it's like, they're emotionally mature and they're ready now. And I don't get an ultimatum energy with this, where they're like, oh, you have to choose me and we have to like get engaged and we have to do all this seriousness. But they take like wishy-washy as a sign of okay, now I can't talk. As a sign of childishness, or like, and they're not about to play those games. Like, they don't want to feel like someone else isn't sure about them. They know what they have to offer to the table. They know what they bring to the table. Like, they know what they have to offer. If you're treating them like, ooh, we got the 10 of Cups, you guys. 8 of Pentacles, somebody really wants to build with you. 3 of Wands, this is an energy of going on a whole new timeline. This is a whole new course. Like, this is a totally new cycle. This is like, it's not cycle though. It's like, I don't know, what's a better word for cycle? Put something in the comments below if you can think of a better word than cycle, because it's not a cycle, but it's like, this is a whole new timeline. You know, this is really an opportunity to really get what you want, you guys, but you're torn, to be honest. Oh, okay, we have the Page of Wands. there is a feeling of unworthiness. There is a feeling of doubt. We got the Six of Cups in reverse. So for all of you, it's not necessarily that there's someone else that you're still holding space for. It's like you haven't done all of the healing that would be required for you to be in the same space that this person is in. You know, because this person comes through and it's almost like you assume they're too good to be true. You're doubtful here. Six of Cups in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah. There's an energy of feeling doubtful. There's an energy of feeling like this is a decoy, just another lesson. Like you really, I feel some of you guys, you're like, I cannot take another lesson. Like I cannot. You know what I mean by that? I mean, like, I cannot take another heartbreak. I cannot handle it, you know? So there's like an energy of being like, I don't even know if I want to jump into something because I cannot take another person not being like my person. I can't take that heartbreak. At least not right now, you know? There's some doubt that you guys have, but 10 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, that's someone who really does have a lot to offer to you. We have trapped in fear and transformation. Like I said, a whole new cycle here. And I feel like this person is actually going to help you heal a lot. Which a lot of people say like, oh, you have to be fully healed before you can get in a relationship. No, you don't. It's the goal. It should be your goal to be healed. Like you shouldn't intentionally put all this baggage on someone. But if you're not fully healed, that does not mean that you're not worthy of a relationship. That doesn't mean that someone can't love you through it, because we all have different gauges of love. I personally have a lot of love to give. Like I shower my partners with love. And some people, like they don't have all of that extra to give. So it's just like that's just a matter of who you are. But we have this trapped in fear. They can see that you're scared and they're willing to help you through it. But what they're not going to do, they just don't like the uncertainty. I don't know. It's kind of tricky with this person. Like they will help heal you and help you through it if you're committing to them. But if you're not committing to them and, you know, you're still like stuck on someone, or, you know, if they feel like you're not really giving what's supposed to be gave, I don't feel like they're gonna take that for too long. We have the universe in the third eye chakra, so I'm hoping that the universe is going to come through with some sort of sign, signal, synchronicity that gives you the confirmation that you need to know that this is not another lesson. Otherwise, it may come through like your third eye. You may have a vision, a really intense feeling. You may hear something. You may have a dream that shows you that this is everything you've been waiting for. Because we got the universe card, like, we got someone coming through, you guys, that's really, ooh. Look at that. We got the dream card that just came out right after I said the confirmation may come through a dream. Follow your yearning for the deep blue sea. These are mermaid oracle cards, so they're written in that way. We have patience and perseverance. So you've done the work. You've been patient. This person, I do feel, is going to be patient with you. They are willing to, you know, go through it with you, but they need to know that you're not going to leave them, you know, and they need to know that all this that they're helping you through isn't going to be for nothing, okay? Perseverance, stay the course, like fight through it, fight through your worry, fight through your doubts, okay? Patience, the tide will come when it's ready. So the universe definitely sees the effort and the energy that you've put into the journey, and I really do feel like this is your saving grace coming through, okay? Soulmate energy, just the way you are, like, this is really everyone's dream. They want that person that's really gonna want them. They want that person that is really willing to see through the flaws and just love them. They're willing to offer you a commitment, you guys. So yeah, that's what I have for you. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want your own private tarot reading. Don't forget to like this video, please. I appreciate that. Subscribe to my channel if you feel called to. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.